Welcome. I'm Dale Dealtrey, one of the parish associates here at Olivet Church, and I'm glad you've joined us for this time of reflection and meditation. It's good to find ways to connect with one another in the midst of this coronavirus pandemic and to share our lives, our faith, and hope with one another. You're all watching this video from a variety of circumstances. Some of you are self-quarantined, maybe with a partner or a spouse, or maybe you're alone. Maybe you're enjoying this chance to catch up on reading, watching old movies, watching old basketball games. But at times the days grow long and lonely. Others of you have just returned from your workplace and maybe you're tired, but you are just hoping that you have not contacted or brought home any contaminants. Still others of you are at home with children or youth. The news of the school closing through the end of this school year has hit all of you hard, and you're trying to make the best of it in creative ways. And still others of you are at your places of work wanting a brief respite as you watch this video. Whatever your circumstances, it's probably not your normal, your usual routine. It's not the way you were living even as recently as a week or two ago. In such circumstances, it can be helpful to pause and center down, to step back, take a beat, and pray. And even before that, to take a beat and breathe, to become aware of our breath, to focus on our breathing. And so I invite you now, wherever you are, to close your eyes and breathe. I'm assuming you're not driving your car. Otherwise, close your eyes and focus on your breathing. Breathe in deeply. Breathe in a long, deep inhale and a long exhale. Breathe in and out. And focus only on your breath. And while your eyes are closed and you are breathing deeply, listen to the wisdom of St. Theophilus of Antioch from the 2nd century. God has given to the earth the breath that feeds it. God's breath vibrates in yours, in your voice. It is the breath of God that you breathe. God's breath vibrates in yours. It is the breath of God that you breathe. As we focus on our breath, we're focusing on God breathing deeply in and through us, breathing in and breathing out. It is the breath of God that we breathe. And so we might ask God, how will you breathe through me this day? How will you, God, breathe through me this day? As we're adjusting to a new normal and as we're creating new routines, I invite you to consider, how will God breathe through you this day? If you haven't already done so, I invite you to open your eyes. There's a poem for a pandemic that has been circulating online, and maybe you've seen it, but I do want to share it with you now. It's a poem by Lynn Unger. What if you thought of it as the Jews consider the Sabbath, the most sacred of times? Cease from travel, cease from buying and selling. Give up just for now on trying to make the world different from what it is. Sing, pray, touch only those to whom you commit your life. Center down. And when your body has become still, reach out with your heart. Know that we are connected in ways that are terrifying and beautiful. You could hardly deny it now. Know that our lives are in one another's hands. Surely that has become clear. Do not reach out your hands. Reach out your heart. Reach out your words. Reach out all the tendrils of compassion that move invisibly where we cannot touch. Promise the world your love, for better or for worse, in sickness and in health, so long as we all shall live. May each of us allow God to breathe God's breath, God's purposes in and through us this day. Thank you for joining me. And please remember, if you need anything, please contact us here at Olivet.